Today on Everything Greensboro, we are at a local favorite. It has a special place in my heart, and I've been coming here for what feels like my entire life. The owner is amazing. Her name's Cindy Isa, and she can be found here almost every single day, meeting and greeting her customers. And it's got a wonderful group of regulars. We are at Pastabilities, so let's go inside. Greensboro, North Carolina has a lot to offer. There's amazing food, a rich history, tons of area parks, and fantastic people that make this a great place to visit or call home. I'm Kristen Haynes with Triads Finest Real Estate, and this is Everything Greensboro. Hey Cindy, how are you?
Hi, Kristen.
So good to see you.
You too.
So tell us how you got started.
Well, my family's been in the business for a super long time, so I've been here since 1995.
Wow.
Long time.
My family's been coming here
Ever since.
Probably since you first opened.
Yes.
And so tell us what you're known for.
Well, I'd say probably the most we're just the neighborhood spot where everybody can come and feel comfortable. It can be casual for a date night. It's great for families. Right now we're doing a lot of curbside and delivery with COVID.
I think you guys were delivering your food to people before there was even Grubhub and Uber Eats. It was like the go-to for delivery.
Yep.
So I love that.
Yep.
Well, why don't we go back in the kitchen and meet the chef?
Sounds perfect.
We're back here in the kitchen with the chef, Jason Dingman. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming.
Another thing he was telling me about is they use all vegetables from the farmer's market.
Yeah, we use produce from probably around the beginning of the spring until late fall. Everything is local, all the local farmers in the area. We get everything from tomatoes, cucumbers, broccoli, beans, you name it, we get zucchini, squash, whatever I can get. I use in everyday dishes here.
Okay.
Vegetable medley right here that has broccoli, zucchini, squash. Dish has a lot of possibilities. Been cooking for about another minute or two. We're ready to plate. To the plate we go. And we're going to top this with a little bit of Parmesan, shredded Parmesan cheese. And this is our spaghetti squash primavera. Next up, we have another very popular dish on our menu called the rainbow chicken. And this is actually a pasta dish. And I hear it's someone's favorite. So we're going to start with the ingredients right here. I've got olive oil, which we'll start with. We're using basil pesto, grape tomatoes, broccoli, chicken, pine nuts, and we use what we call fusilli. It's also known as rotini. So that gives it the little spiral, holds onto the pesto nicely. So we're going to start with our olive oil. Going to let that get good and hot for a moment. Oop, it's already popping a little, so it's talking to me, telling me it's hot and ready to go. So then we're going to add our grape tomatoes, our broccoli. Once again, I blanched that for just a moment so that it does not burn. Add some Italian herbs. Now the chicken is pre-cooked. Just to save time, you can use, again, chicken, you can use any kind of protein. You can go without the chicken if you want it just to be vegetable. And again, it says Pastabilities. Now this dish is going to get the chicken tenderloins, which we've cut from a marinated roasted chicken breast. And we're going to add our pesto. Now we're going to add our pine nut. Last but not least, we'll add our pasta. Prepping some of the items ahead of time makes the cooking process a lot faster. That way you can get supper on the table a little faster at night. Then we're going to add a little bit of feta cheese to this.
Well, this is the fun part. Now I get to try one of my favorite dishes. I've got about probably 15 different dishes that I love. This is one of them. So I'm gonna dive right in. This is my vegetarian favorite. This is the spaghetti squash primavera. It's got artichokes. Alright, this one is one of my favorite veggie dishes. It's got spaghetti squash, broccoli, red onions, summer squash, zucchini, artichoke, like you name it, parmesan. This thing is perfectly seasoned. You wouldn't even know that you missed the meat in this dish. You have got to try this one. And as we said before, you can always sub the spaghetti squash for any of the other pasta dishes because they're just so flexible. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it and tell all your friends about this awesome locally owned restaurant in Greensboro, North Carolina. If you have any questions or a favorite recipe, just type it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. And my name's Kristen Haynes with Triads Finest Real Estate. Thank you so much for tuning in to Everything Greensboro.